Hey guys, it's me again, but if you don't know me, my name is Rachel.
I feel like this is my most asked question. It is never too old to start. How do I start getting lessons? What was my most embarrassing fall? What level am I currently in? What kind of skates do I have?
Figure skating Q&A because a lot of you guys have been asking a ton of questions on that figure skating video that has been blowing up. So if you came from that, hi, I'm answering all your questions that you have. If you have any more, just comment them and I'll answer your comments. But make sure to watch through the entire video because I'll probably answer the question. But yeah, a figure skating vlog is coming up. We just finally started skating again, so I can make more. So yeah, that's coming up soon. I don't know when I'm gonna do that, but it'll be fun. This video is sponsored by Reflectly. They're sponsoring this video. I know, I got a sponsor. Anyways, I've actually known about Reflectly for a long time, but they reached out to me and said they wanted to sponsor me. So yeah, I'm gonna show you guys how I use it, especially as a figure skater, because it's super helpful for me to know how I'm feeling, if I'm stressed, or if I'm relaxed on a certain day, because it can kind of help me figure out how I'm feeling and know if I'm stressed that day, because it really helps me when I know if I'm stressed, because then I'm not as hard as myself as I normally am. If you guys decide to get Reflectly Premium, you can actually get limited space for writing notes for your daily entries, new daily questions, morning motivation, and the ability to track all your progress, which I think is super important because I love looking back on all of my progress that I've made throughout my life. A yearly subscription for $35.99, so that's like $3 a month. Yeah, basically $3 a month, I think, which is great. I literally love it. Like, that's a pretty good price. In my opinion, way better than a journal because I never find time to do that. Basically, you can write down your feelings, how you're feeling, things that have happened during the day, and it's quick and easy, and I really like it. It has the most pretty design. Like, I love the way it looks. I really like the layout of it. It's just kind of cute and simple, and you can pick whatever color you want to for it. You can do blue, orange, pink, purple, any color you want. It's AI driven, so the more you use it, the more relevant it gets to you, like the more it gets to know you basically. It gives you prompts and then the mood tracker and all that stuff. And it also gives me motivational quotes too, which is super helpful for just day-to-day life. Since I'm home a lot, alone, I just can't really, I don't know, I'm just alone. And it's good to just have those little reminders. And it's definitely been my new journal for 2021 because I've been super busy and I haven't been able to do any like paper journaling. This has just been the best option for me. But I'm gonna do an entry right now. I just actually came back from skating. You can do this on the beginning of the day or the end of the day. So I'm gonna click on the plus button and add a mood check-in. This is what I use the most. So it kind of asks, how are you feeling today? I'm feeling pretty good today. And why? So this is actually really good to know because I've talked about this with my mental game coach for skating, and it's always good to know why you're stressed and what it is so you can kind of like solve the problem or prevent the stress. What's making your evening pretty good? Work, family, exercise I guess would count, and that's what I'd put for that. And how are you feeling about this? Honestly, I'm feeling pretty good today. And then you can write some notes like what happened today, what you did. So I'd probably just put work, lots of homework. So like say if you were really stressed with homework, it's good to know that because then you know that you're kind of like on edge for that entire day. It looks so cute when I fill it all in for the year. I'll show you guys once I finish it, but if you guys are interested about that, I will put it down below. I highly recommend you guys download it because it's really been helpful for me, especially since I have no time to like write, and it makes me feel productive, and then I can look back on those journal entries and see what I've been doing this entire year. So excited for the new year. So glad it's a new year. But now let's get on with all the questions. So I asked you guys some questions on my Instagram, and I also put a pinned comment in that video that blew up, the figure skating video. I don't know if you guys knew this, but one of my figure skating videos have been blowing up. I'll put it up here and in the description. I'm gonna start with the questions on my Instagram. So my friend Caitlin asked, what's your favorite skill, one that you can do and one that you can't? My favorite skill, I guess, is my favorite jump, which is a double loop. That was my favorite, it's the easiest. And then something I can't do, probably be a butterfly, because I think those are pretty, but I can't do it. What's your favorite song you've ever performed to? My favorite song was definitely La La Land. I skated to like the epilogue of the La La Land song. It was more of the slow parts though. How often do I stretch the splits and Beelmans? Love your skating vlogs. Thank you. I love my skating vlogs too. Those are my favorite to film. Normally I would stretch every time after I get off the ice when things are normal. Like I'd get off, I'd roll, and then I'd stretch also before I even left the rink. But now I have to do it when I get home. So I try to do it at least when I come back home, or like 4 4 to 5 times a week. Ideally, I would do it 5 though, and I take the weekend off. I have an off ice stretching routine video. You can watch it up here. By the way, this is one of my skating hoodies because I miss skating and I'm cold. Also, I just came back from skating. That's why my hair is in braids. I never wear my hair like this. Do you ever get burnout / get stuck in a rut with your skating progress and motivation? Yeah, I do, especially now in quarantine, because like when I couldn't get on the ice, it was just like, okay, I'm gonna walk down to my garage, do my off ice, do my freaking spinner. I know it's supposed to help, but it's literally no fun, and it takes so much effort to use that little spinner thing. Anyways, it's hard to get motivation, but it's kind of good to have some goals in mind. Like, I want to go faster into my jumps. I want to get more rotations on my spins. I want a clean landing or something like that, and that will help you be more motivated, because if you're not really working towards something, you're just kind of going. Does that make sense? I hope that helped. I want to do a bullet spin, but I can't. I don't know why. Can you give me tips? Girl, I'm so bad at bullet spins. I don't think I can help you here, but it's kind of like a semi-squat. So you're like, are you ready for my demonstration? You're like you're not down here when you're doing a bullet spin, you're like up like this. So it's like really uncomfortable. You also have to have your leg up like that. So it's kind of hard to do, but I think if you practice on the wall and you talk to your spin coach or get a spin coach, that would be good. How do I get over my fear of falling when I try a new trick? Good question. Sometimes I know figure skaters would understand this, but I kind of get like a mind block when I'm doing jumps, especially when I'm doing like double axles. Like I go to do it, but like I don't really know. It's like a mental block. Like I just don't do it, if that makes sense. The way to prevent yourself from kind of, I guess, popping it a lot or just not even doing it at all is wearing pads. It makes you feel more secure. Doing a lot of slow motion run throughs. So like on the wall, you just kind of like do the motion of the jump. Also do a lot of singles. Do everything that you can beforehand before you actually try to do the new jump. So I do on the wall walkthroughs, and then I do singles, and then I do like bell jump, not a bell jump, but like if you're doing a double, it's like 1.5, and then you land forward like that, and then you go into a backspin. Get as close as you can to doing the actual jump so you get more comfortable. I do that a lot with my double toe because I still hate that jump. How do I get comfortable with crossing over? It's been a while since I have thought about this. I think learning to skate on 1 or 2 feet at a time. So like just kind of going across one side and just staying on 1 foot the entire time. That will help, because I think hopefully, I would assume the reason that you're not very comfortable crossing over is that number 1, you can't do it or you don't do it that often, and 2, you're out of balance. So if you learn to balance on both feet, it'll be easier to cross them over. How do I get a low sit spin? That definitely comes with practice. It's pretty hard when you start out. Yeah, you just have to practice a lot, talk to your coach about it. You at least have to be like at a 90-degree angle. So just, if you start here, just get lower and lower, and also practice doing like just across the side of the rink, just like the position that you would be in for a sit spin. You know how you do shoot the ducks down the ice? It's like that, but in a sit spin position, but like in the ideal one that you'd want to be in, so it's like at a 90-degree at least. That's what my ice dancer friends do. Do you think online coaching YouTube videos are effective? Good question. I think a lot of coaches have a lot of different specific things that they want their kids to do. So I think watching videos to help out or add to your like repertoire or routine would be good. But yeah, ask your coach about anything that you talk about. Like, I'm just telling you to ask your coach because I don't want to be like, can't say like, I'm not a professional, I'm just a person. So I feel like this is my most asked question, and I get a lot of these questions like, are you too old to start skating at 13, 16, 18? Like, it is never too old to start, literally ever. So stop asking. Okay, I probably have like 2,000 of these comments on that video. It's never too late to start. If you want to become an Olympian, better to start earlier than later, but you can still do it. Like, you don't have to be 16 to go to the Olympics. Like, most people are like 20 something, Like, it's never too late to start, okay? How to start the process of becoming a figure skater. Find a rink near you. Go sign up to be in their figure skating club, because you can get like benefits and stuff. And when you're part of a club, you can be under a club when you compete. So like when they say like, Rachel Thomas from something something skating club, that's how they do it when they announce it. Get a coach there, and then yeah, sign up for competitions, do stuff like that, start testing your moves and stuff like that. Yeah, if you want to get more into it, look up like moves in the field for figure skating, or like testing for figure skating, stuff like that. How to diet like a skater. Honestly, I think, I know, especially for me, I guess I'm an intuitive eater, because I like to eat like when I feel like it, or when I know I'm hungry, or something that I feel like eating. I know that healthy foods are better for my body and it makes me feel better, so I tend to eat healthier stuff when I feel like it. I still eat like you know, fries and chicken sometimes. I eat relatively healthy. I don't think there's any specific diet for figure skater, to be completely honest. I don't want to go to the Olympics. I'm just, you know, I just want to skate, you know? So I just kind of have like a relatively healthy diet. But yeah, I think it's always good to carry a snack to the rink though. I always bring a snack. I always bring like fruit, nuts, or some like granola bars or something. When did you start figure skating? I started figure skating when I was 4. I only really got serious about it at 13 though. So what jump have you struggled with the most? Double toes. They literally haunt me. Literally hate them. Like I can do them after jumps, but like not by itself. It's been a constant battle, but it's okay. I'm getting better at it. What do you do when you can't get a spin or jump down? By the way, love you. Love you. Personally, when I can't, oh, hi Lily. Hi, baby. So when I don't get a jump or spin, sometimes I get a little agitated, as one does. So normally I kind of try to calm myself down and breathe a little bit, take a break, and then come back to it. And then I normally, if I'm really having trouble with it, I ask a coach or I try to figure out myself what's wrong with it. If it's just the fact that I'm activated, like I'm agitated, my body is just like, you know what I'm saying? Like I just leave it for the day, or I just leave it for like enough time for me to come back and just be all, you know, ready to conquer it, you know? How many hours do you skate a week? I normally skate like 11 hours a week. Normally 2 hours a day for the like week, and then sometimes I do boot camp on Saturday. So that's like about 11 hours. That's just how I like to do it, because I have jumps, spins, program, and moves in the field to do. How did I get into skating? So my parents brought me when I was a youngin'. I was literally 4. And then I really liked it, so they kept bringing me, and then I signed up for classes. Lily, lay down. That's kind of how it started. And yeah, if you guys want to test out and see if you like it, just like go to your local figure skating rink and grab some public figure skates and then just go out and see if you like it. Okay, moving on to all the questions from that YouTube video comment. Is it really embarrassing when you fall in competition? Personally, I don't think it's embarrassing. Like, it's not really embarrassing. I'm just more disappointed in myself because I fell. Like, I don't think it's embarrassing. Everybody falls. It happens a lot. How can someone get better when they only skate 3 times a week and is presently not at all because of COVID? I feel you on that one. Well, not anymore, but for like the past 3 months. I can't think of any ways where you can improve as much as you would when you're actually skating, but doing off ice would help you at least keep all your jumps and spins. And I think something you can work on is stretching while you're off ice, because yeah, stretching is good to do, becoming more flexible. But yeah. And you can also get roller skates, like the roller blades, you know what I'm saying? Like the ones with the wheels on it. But I didn't really want to mess up my technique on the ice because you'd have to like change it up a little bit when you use the roller blades, so I just decided not to. What's the best beginner skates you recommend? I'm not recommending skates because you should ask a person who knows about that. So basically, in most skate shops, they have a person that can consult you about skates. So you tell them what level you're in and what you're doing on the ice, and then they show you pairs of skates. My first pair of skates were Rydell's. How do I start getting lessons? On your figure skating website, there should be a page of all the coaches there, and you can just kind of email them, contact them, have your mom do it probably, but contact them and figure out if it's a right fit. Like, you can just try a lesson with them. If you don't like them that much, just try a different one. What was my most embarrassing fall? I remember this one time, it's really ingrained in my brain, but like I fell on every single jump in my program. So that was just really sad. So yeah. Oh my gosh. I don't remember if I fell though. I had this flying camel in my program like a couple years ago, and I completely bombed it. Completely. It was so bad. Like, I did not get any points for that spin. Which Anna McNulty stretch routine do you follow? I'll put it up here. It's like a split one, or like flexible legs one. I don't really remember what it's called, but this is what it is. It really helped me because I've been trying to get my splits for like 2 years, but I have one now. I'm close to the second one. What's the easiest trick you've learned so far? Also, which trick is your favorite? An easier trick? I think one that was kind of fun was a Wally. Those are kind of scary when you first start because it's really easy to fall down, but they're pretty fun once you get it. What level am I currently in? I'm in intermediate. I was gonna move up a level, but yeah. What kind of skates do I have? I will take them out for you. This is my bag. If you guys want to see what's in my bag and what I bring to the rink every day, you should watch that video. It's a what's in my skating bag video. I'll put it in the iCard for you. So these are my skates. They are the Premier Jacksons. This is what they look like. This is the other one. This one's pretty banged up on the side. But yes, these are them. And then I have the gold star blades. Yeah, if you want to see more of this, just watch that other video. I have one on my channel. Do you do synchro? I actually used to do synchro. Like, I did that when I was in California. That was like about 5 years ago. I used to do that. It was really fun, except the synchro team here has to wake up every morning at like 4 a.m. and I just don't got the time or energy for that, unfortunately. So I'm just not doing it. Biggest advice for someone who wants to learn how to figure skate. So if you want to start, so I think you should try it out, obviously. So go to a few public sessions with your friends. That would be fun. Like, test it out, see if you like it. If you don't, then you don't have to do it. There's other sports to do. But if you really want to pursue it, even if you're not good at it or if you are good at it, do like the steps that I said before about like getting a coach, finding a rink, joining a club, all that stuff. Do you have to be flexible, mildly flexible to start figure skating, or can you improve your flexibility along the way? Love your videos. Thank you. So I was not particularly flexible when I first started, but figure skating, you really have to like ease out your muscles because you're working with them so much and you're building muscle. So you need to like loosen them up a little bit because they've been on the ice for like an hour or two. So I recommend rolling. That's also that video, the stretching and rolling video. Very helpful. I recommend rolling. It hurts like a bitch, but it really does help. Like, I promise you it helps. It like literally prevents soreness the next day. You don't have to be super flexible. You can start working on it when you start figure skating. I think that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I do have a figure skating day in the life coming up soon, hopefully. But yeah, if you guys like this video, like it. And if you like me, subscribe to my channel to see more figure skating content, vlogs, just me, myself, and I. And yeah. Bye. And yes, I do listen to Stray Kids because everybody keeps commenting that on that video.